another one. Picked up another bike, cheap bike from Copart. This one has a good amount of damage though. Well, not damage, but well, yeah, you could say damage. Some cracks in the fairing, rusty chain. I don't have the keys, but I got it for real cheap. I can either part it out or get it running. I'll see as I take it apart, see what I'll do. I got the bike off the back of the trailer. It was a feat because my clutch wasn't working and my front brakes was locked and I had 2 flat tires. So I was able to bleed my clutch and unlock my front calipers, and I just put some air in the tire even though I have a leak, but I was able to get it rolled off of the trailer. Getting ready to start this journey on putting this back together. Okay guys, got the bike in the garage and I got the seat off. I took the front fairing off because it was damaged. I got the seat off so now I can take the tank out. This tank, I don't know if you can see that, it's rusted out. It's so rusted that it rusted a hole through the side, so it's going to need a complete tank. I'm not even going to try to weld that up. But I didn't have keys, so I had to drill this lock out in order for me to turn this mechanism here with the screwdriver to get the seat off. And now I'll be able to take the tank off, and I had to do that so I can get to the battery. And I had to replace the ignition switch. I didn't have the key, and plus it was broke. So far, other than the cosmetics, the tires are no good. They're both flat, front and back. But otherwise, no frame damage. The forks look pretty good, just need to be cleaned up. Yeah, they look pretty good, just need to be cleaned up. Wheels used to be chrome, but I guess it's been sitting out for a long time and chrome just peeled and flaked off. And again, like I said, the tires are dry rotted. But it really all depends on if I can get the motor to turn. If the motor turns, it's not locked up, then I might think about putting it together and restoring it. If the motor is locked up, then I don't know. I don't know if I want to pull the motor out and take it apart and rebuild it. I had one of these before a long time ago, and that's exactly what happened. The motor was locked up and I had to pull the motor out, take it apart and rebuild it. It's not really difficult, but I don't know if I'm really in the mood to do all of that right now, because I want to really finish trying to get this road glide back together. But I'll see. I have to decide. It all decides on if this motor will turn over or not. If I can turn it over by hand, put it in gear and spin the wheel. If it can turn freely. If I can't move it, the motor's locked, then I don't know. I'll see. It has oil in it, but I don't know how long it's been sitting outside at Copart and wherever it was before I went to Copart. But we'll see. All right, got the tank off. Next, I think I'm going to take off this lower fairing. side fairing, the lower side fairing removed. And here it is so far. So it's been a couple of months now since I had this bike. I just pushed it into the back of the garage amongst the mess. Excuse the mess. But the engine is locked up on this bike, so I was just gonna just take everything apart and part it out. But I had to change of heart, and I'm going to fix it. First, before I pull the motor out, I'm going to put some transmission fluid in the cylinders and let it soak for a couple days and see if I can break the motor free to get it to spin. But if not, I'll just pull the motor out, take it apart, and rebuild it, and then put it back together. I don't really see these bikes too much anymore, so that's the reason of me deciding to fix it instead of parting it away. That's what happens when you buy these old bikes. I don't know why I keep buying these old bikes, but I like them, and I get satisfaction out of putting them back on the road. So I'll be coming back to this bike shortly after I finish knocking this out, this Road Glide, and I'll be back on this one. This will be the next bike that I'll get back running and fix back up and back on the road again. And then who knows, I might be on to another old bike. But until next time, I'm out.